this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. So today we will be making Soju Martinis. This is soju. If you've never heard of soju, well, this is your treat. If you haven't watched my other video on soju is typically consumed neat in shot glasses, and I have a video separate for that. It's a fun trick that you can pull out in front of your friends to impress them. So watch that other video. Unlike gin and vodka that is 80% proof, soju is far less in alcohol. It's about anywhere between 15 to 18% proof, and soju is also a very light and clean tasting spirit. It's usually made out of grains, and the end result is if you drink it, you will feel good. Just like when you drink gin and vodka, you will feel good if you drink it. Today we will be making 2 martinis using soju. One is with a twist and the other is Soju Dirty Martini with some olive juice and a little bit of olives. So let's get started. Now, let's just be clear. You have to be 21 and older in the States to consume alcohol, to purchase alcohol, and if you're 21 and older, please do drink responsibly. So before we begin, take your martini glasses, fill up with a few cubes of ice, and then pour some water in there. And while we're mixing our drink, we just want to chill our martini glasses. It's kind of a big deal that you chill your martini glasses, so do not skip this part, okay? And it's pretty easy, just ice and water, and put that aside. So soju, as you know, is a national spirit, so it's sort of what vodka is for Russians and soju is the same for Koreans. Soju isn't as strong as vodka, so you could drink it and not get too hammered, which is good. Nobody has fun getting too hammered. Anyway, so this is a measuring cup. It's 1.5 ounces. So I'm gonna add 3 of these. You could use these gadgets, or you could just use a shot glass, or you could just eyeball it, you know. I say, I'm not a mixologist, I'm a mom of 3, and when I make my cocktails, I like my cocktails so that it's simple with minimal or zero fuss, because, you know, who has time for that? And if I want a fancy cocktail, then I'll just go to a fancy bar for that. Then I'm just gonna add a few cubes of ice, like 3 or 4. I'm gonna pour it in here and then tap it so that it's secure. So all the bar gadgets I'm using, I will have links for that in the description box below and also on my website at modernpepper.com. So anything that I'm using today, you can certainly purchase it on Amazon or at your local bar supply store, okay? So make sure this is secure, and then all we have to do is just shake it. For about 15 to 20 seconds. And let this hang out. We're going to put this to the side. This is a juicer. Take a small piece of your lemon with the citrus part facing down, and then you just squeeze. So I love this gadget because it squeezes the juice and it holds the seed, so you don't have to go fishing for the seeds in here when you squeeze it. So you just need just a very little bit of fresh lemon juice. We're going to take our chilled martini glass and then pour the water, and we're going to use a mini strainer and take this. So usually martinis are made with vermouth. Because soju is very clean tasting and is very light in alcohol content compared to vodka or gin, that I'm skipping vermouth, but by all means, if you like vermouth, add a little bit in here and just swirl it. So for me, instead of vermouth, I'm just adding fresh squeezed lemon juice and I'm just swirling it. And you're wondering, why did I use this? Because I don't want any of the lemon pulp to remain in the martini glass. So after you swirl it for about good 10 seconds, I'm gonna pour the excess lemon juice. So literally just the martini glass alone. Oh, it smells so refreshing and so clean. And this is where we're gonna put our Soju Martini. So let's shake it again for another 5 seconds or so. Because of the ice and the friction, it's kind of sometimes hard to open this. So what I do is I just kind of bang it and then it kind of snaps open, okay? And then we're gonna take our strainer, put it on top and hold it. And here is our Soju Martini with a twist. Make sure to shake it because we do not want to waste any drops of the soju, okay? So now that's ready. And the last step. So you want to take a vegetable peeler, and if you have a fancy zester, that's fine too. So what I like to do is I pick a nice spot where it's clean, and I just take my vegetable peeler and I just go sideways, zigzag, 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 until it is somewhat long enough. So I think this is a good size. Oh, it smells so good. Look, you can barely see the white part of the skin, and the white part of the skin is very bitter, and it's this yellow part of the lemon skin that has that sweet, zesty fragrance of the lemon. So just twist it like so, like that, and then just go around the rim. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And then I always like to take the zest and kind of put it on the stem, because when you go to grab your cocktail, you just want to get that fresh smell of the lemon zest. I mean, who doesn't love lemon? So anyway, just twist it like that. Just be gentle, and then we just drop it in here. Voila, look. Our cocktail is ready. It's gonna be so good when it hits my lips. Cheers. Now we're gonna make our Soju Dirty Martini. We're gonna just put 3 to 4 ice cubes in here. We're gonna add 3 shots. So each shot is 1.5 ounces. And again, you could add more or less. It's really up to you on how big or how small you wanna make your martini. So I'm adding 3. There you go. It's also important to get really good Martini olives, so make sure you grab a jar of really, really yummy Martini olives, okay? Some people like their dirty martini super dirty, and some people like it just slightly dirty. So it really depends on your preference. I tend to like it on the slightly less dirty taste, but I still do like the taste of the olive juice. So I'm adding just a teaspoon of olive juice. And you could add more or you could add less. It's really up to you. And we're gonna take our mixer and then pour it in here. And then make sure you tap it, and then you just shake it. We're back good, 15-20 seconds. And then we're gonna put that to the side, and we're gonna take our ice water and the ice cubes, just pour it in a bowl. And now at this point you could add some vermouth. I tend to not use vermouth when I make soju martinis because, again, soju tends to be a lot less in alcohol and it has a very clean taste. So I feel for me it's not needed, but you certainly could add some vermouth in here, swirl it, and if you like it dry, then pour the excess out. But if you like the taste of vermouth, of course keep it in here. So we're gonna get ready to pour. So because of the cool temperature in here, sometimes it's really hard to open unless you're really, really strong and have a tight grip. So what I do is I just bang it against the counter like this, and it kind of loosens it. Now it's loose, and I take it out, and I take my strainer, and then here we go. We're just gonna pour our dirty soju martini. And shake, because it would be shameful to leave any excess soju in your mixer. Every drop must be strained. And we're gonna take 1 olive. Now, if you like extra olives, by all means add more. For me, 1 is just the perfect amount, and I just drop it in here like so with a pick. And you don't have to use a pick if you don't want to either. So here is our dirty soju martini. Oh goodness, that smells so good. You could smell the olive and and just the refreshing smell of the soju. Some soju bottles come flavored. My preference is stay away from that. If you want to flavor your soju, just add fresh juice. And I will have separate recipes on flavoring your soju if you want to make it, you know, pineapple, mango, strawberry, yogurt, and on and on. Now, here's my dilemma. Which one do I drink first? I guess I will have to just try both. Let me start with the twist. Oh, it smells so fragrant. It's so refreshing. And then somehow the lemon juice that we coated the interior of the martini glass with the lemon zest is just making the soju taste really sweet. And not sugary sweet, but just like a nice smooth aftertaste. It's dry. I'm gonna have another taste just to make sure it's good. Just to make sure. This is really yummy. I mean, it's a nice martini to just sip, and then I know that once I finish this, I will feel very, very good. And so should you, so try it at home. Okay, so here's our dirty martini, and you could add more olive juice to make it dirtier. I tend to like it just slightly dirty, so I only added just 1 teaspoon of olive juice. Oh, it smells so good. You can smell the olive juice. It's not so strong, but it's just subtle smell of the olive juice. And then have a taste. This is really good. I mean, for me, this is like a perfect amount of olive juice because it just, the aroma and the subtle hint and taste of the olive juice in here with the soju. And the soju is so smooth and so clean tasting that this is a perfect combo. And I don't really need the taste of the vermouth to sort of resuscitate the taste of the soju, because it's soju, again, is very clean tasting. And it's far less in alcohol, so you could actually enjoy this and not get too hammered, because there's no fun in drinking cocktails when you end up being hammered. I mean, that's my opinion. Why drink? You should just drink just to a point where you feel happy, and then you stop, and then you do it again the next day. I'm gonna have another taste. That olive juice in here is really, really yummy, and it's just slightly dirty, you know. I don't really like it too dirty, just slightly dirty. Cheers to soju martinis, up with a twist and dirty. Cheers. Dorinda, I made it nice for you. Dorinda, I made it nice for you. Soju martini with a twist and dirty soju martini. I hope you enjoy it. Now, if you enjoyed watching this video, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and I would also appreciate it if you would share this video with a friend or family member that might enjoy a cocktail or two. And usually martinis are made with gin and vodka, but I really, really think you should give it a try with soju, because, you know, it's a smooth taste, it's clean, and it's not as strong in alcohol content as your vodka or gin. So, and I just want to clarify though, I do love my vodka martinis. But I love that, and I also love the soju martini. So try this at home. And I would greatly, greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, because I would love to make more cocktail drinks with you, and also make Korean dishes with you that are easy, with clear instructions that you can follow. So I hope to see you soon. And until next time, happy soju martini time. Bye now.